G'day, welcome back to another episode of Togl. Well, today is a great day. Today is a day I've been waiting 11 months for since we first got here. Today's the day I'm going to start clearing the Crown land access, the road to our property behind us here. So basically from this fence line here, across 20 metres in for 500 metres behind us, that's the Crown land access that we needed to get access to. Just over behind you there, that's Greta Road, and that's where our access will come in from. So we have waited, as I said, 11 months to get the approvals and everything. Well, we probably waited 10 months to get the approval to start putting a road through here. It's just been with the weather the last few weeks, the bee incident and a few other things. It's held me up a little bit, but now today is the day. So it's a bit overcast. It's warm though, it's really muggy. We did have some rain overnight, and we're not expecting any more rain until later this afternoon, but at least hopefully I can get several hours worth in here. So the plan will be, I've walked this several times, or probably 24 times or more. I know roughly where I want the road to be. And all the way from the fence it slopes down. In some parts fairly steeply, other places gently, but basically from the fence it does slope down at an angle. So the whole way I'm going to be cutting across that angle. So what I need to do firstly though is clear all the trees and scrub along that area. Once that's all cleared, then I can bring the tractor in and I can start working through it with the tractor. That's going to be slow with the tractor because there's some real rocky areas, there's some areas where there's a lot of tree roots, and yeah, progress will be slow. So over the next several weeks I will show you the progress on that, but I'm really grateful to our neighbours who have been so patient with us. Only way to access our block has been through our neighbours' properties, and they've been really good about it. But seriously, I just cannot wait until I can come and go off of our property knowing that I'm doing it all on our own. I'm not having to go through neighbours' properties and that sort of thing. I'm not being an inconvenience to anyone. I've got our own access through. It's something I'm really looking forward to. So this episode will probably be mainly just clearing trees and that sort of thing, because that's going to take several days to get that cleared through too. So anyway, hopefully it won't be too boring. I'll show you some interesting things, and with that said, let's get stuck into it, eh? All right, well, we've been making pretty good progress. Well, I've been making pretty good progress. I've cleared off, you can almost see right up through here that row of little trees that I've taken out. Be quite nice actually, be up between these two trees. You wouldn't guess it, or you wouldn't believe it, it is exactly 3.5 meters between the two trees. 3.5 meters is how wide I need to have the road. If it was any closer in, I would have had to go around them. So now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the road through that section there. I'll flatten that out a bit in there. I don't want to get up too high because it's already steep enough. I'm going to have to level this out a bit anyway. So there's a bigger dead tree there and a couple of smaller ones. And you can see that big log across the back. I need to start chopping up and get all that out. one of the things that you have to watch for when you're cutting up the logs, especially these old rotten ones. These millipedes in there, they'd give you a nice bite. Hence why I got the gloves on. Okay, well, I'm buggered. It's been a big day. It's been about 6 hours worth of cutting and clearing and whatnot, and I've made pretty good progress. I'm pretty happy with today, so I'm just going to walk it out now. I'm going to track it on my app, and I'm just going to see exactly how far in we are. I'd be interested to know that. It'd be nice if I was at least 100 meters in. That'd be fantastic. 1/5 of the way. I mean, that's only the clearing, that's not with the groundwork as well. You know, it's going to, like I said earlier, it's going to take a lot of digging as well with the tractor, but it'd be nice just to have the trees cleared. So without further ado, let's go and have a look, and I'll take you for a walk along what I've cleared so far. So this part didn't need any clearing, obviously. So the road will come up through here, and this log here, I'll just drag that out of the way at some point, probably the next time I come up. This is around about where I started clearing off, just clearing some scrub and the odd trees. There's only a few little trees along this part, it wasn't too much. Then as soon as it gets to this rise, it started getting a bit thicker. Fairly steep rise. I will have to level this out a little bit, probably raise it up a little bit where I'm standing right now, and I'll be bringing in gravel, truckloads and truckloads of gravel, because this is quite a nice loamy soil, actually, like really good soil, but not good in the wet. It turns into bog, so I'll have to be bringing in lots of gravel. Anyway, a few trees had to be moved out of the way here. Once I get the tractor in here, I'll pull that stump out. That tree had fallen over. You can see I've already chopped it ready. I just those roots still go in the ground a bit there, so keep on coming along here, and this is where it starts getting a bit steeper. Like, I'll probably drive the car all the way to about here now, but yeah, from here, this is where I need to start cutting in. All up, there's about 3.5 meters wide along here in this part. And so what we're doing is, I've just been laying all these trees along here like this, and then stacking rocks up against the logs as well. As more rocks come out of the dirt, I'll stack them all up like you can see down here, and just pile up the dirt against it as we level out this roadway. So this is where we're at now, right here. And let's have a look at my phone. Spin that around. Okay, what have we got? Distance 120 meters. Happy days. I got the 100 meters in, so I'm 1/5 of the way there already. But as you can see, it does get a lot thicker. Look at that, thicker and steeper. So that's what I'll be up against the next time I come up here. Anyway, that's it for me for today on the block. I will see you very shortly though, because this evening Cody gave me a call just before. He asked if I wanted to go fishing. So I'll bring you along for that too. We're going to go down to Mersey Bluff, have a bit of a fish, see if we can't catch something that'd be nice. I haven't done much fishing since I've been here. I've just been too busy working on the block and doing whatever else, and the weather's been bad recently. But yeah, now that the weather's warming up, I'm keen to start doing some fishing. So fishing it is. See you there in a second. Alright, well, that didn't take long, did it? So here we are at Mersey Bluff, and we're just going to go down, have a quick look, see what the water's like, pick somewhere where we can hopefully get a fish tonight. Alright, we're just heading down onto the rocks. Cody's here. Don't know how much of this you can see, sort of it's a bit backlit. Grace is dragging along behind. So what are we looking at here, Cody? What are we going to see tonight? What's our weather and our tides?
Tides hitting high again at 18 past 9, moon's at 96%, wind's about 20k north-northwest, water's 14 degrees, weather's cold.
Don't say rain.
It's cold.
We're not going to get wet, are we?
No, it's not.
No,
raining.
good. No rain.
It's not raining. Seas are only at 0.3 metre swell, so it's calm as day.
Alright.
Should be good.
Let's have a look around here. Oh, this is what we're looking at.
Good platform down there, actually.
Yeah.
If we can get down to it, that's very good.
So we've not been here before for a fish, so we're just trying to suss it out. Still a bit breezy, as you can probably hear. I'm sure that's playing havoc on the microphone. So that's the mouth of the Mersey River over there, and Devonport is just all in the back here. Yeah, she's pretty calm. That wind's still up a bit. Rocks look a bit slippery, and you be careful. Yeah, we don't want to be going down that way. We might head around the corner, because there is a beach, Coles Beach, around the corner. So we can find where the rocks meet the beach. It could be good. Well, it's getting dark fast, but we think Mersey Bluff might not be the go for tonight. It's just a little hard access down to the rocks, and it is getting a bit dark. So we're actually going to head around the corner, and we'll see what it's like where the beach meets the rocks. Yeah, well, it wasn't looking real good up around the corner there at Coles Beach either, so we've just headed back here to the mouth of the Mersey River, and Cody's going to go and fish out on that jetty at the back there. I'm just going to head down. There's some rocks down here behind me which you definitely cannot see. I'm going to head down there and flick some lures, and we'll see if we can't get something. Water's really low at the moment, so it's a long walk down the rocks. And there we are, that's the water. Alright, we're going to turn this off and do some flicking. These are all little starfish. Alright, time to fish. Just casting around a little metal slice like that. It's called a raider. You know, you can usually catch little tailor and salmon with that. But I might actually move over to the other side of the rock wall, actually, up over the back there. These rock pools would be pretty cool to explore in the daytime. You can see here, these are little anemones. All sorts of things. And then there's these starfish, They're pretty cool. So this kind of shows you where we are, except that you've got that big shadow from my camera, but we're right here. So this is all Devonport. This is the Mersey River that flows down through here. This is where the Spirit of Tasmania comes in, right there, if you catch a Spirit of Tasmania over. So yeah, we're just here at the moment. We did go out, this is the lighthouse, we checked around the front here. We'll come back and check this out of a daytime, I think. We came around here to Coles Beach. It didn't look real good because the tide's so low. We came around and we went out and checked out on the rocks there. Looks really good, but the wind is blowing in from this direction. So it was blowing straight onto us. So yeah, so we're back over here now anyway. It's a little bit calmer. Well, there's not a lot happening, so I've changed over to a squid jig, and I'm going to see if I can get some squid maybe. It's quite rocky down through here, so there might be some squid around, we'll see. Well, no luck tonight, so we'll come and give it another go next week, see how we go. Well, last night Cody went down to the beach, thought he'd go and flick a couple of lures around for a little bit, and he finally had success. He caught a beautiful squid, so I'm just going to show you how we prepare this. As you can see by the video, he was pretty chuffed with himself.
Fucker!
What's that you got there, Cody?
Little baby squid, right? Dead. I mean, we lost my squid. Good! I got bait though. Look at him.
Oh my lord.
So the first thing you do is you get your fingers in behind the head and pull the head out. Now with this you can actually take off the tentacles and crumb them, but I think I'm going to keep this one for a bait. So we need to clean the tube up. Now where you've got the two flaps that are here, if you fold them up together, you should be able to get your thumb in right behind, between the tube and the wing. You push in there, and there'll be a little bit of a pocket. Once you get your thumb in that pocket, you can then get your finger in and it just peels off. So just peel up and around. And you can take all this skin off. Just like that. Now you can also take some of this coloured skin film, you can take that off of the wings, and then you've got the wings there as well. I'll do that in a minute. Now the next thing you want to do is get out the little, there's like a piece of plastic that runs down through here. It's like the cuttle bone. So you just get your fingers in underneath it and then just pull it out. Just like a little clear piece of cellophane. And then if you want rings, you can actually put your fingers up in there, push down on the end here, like this. Turn it inside out. Just lets you clean it. Just like that. So all these little bits, we just want to get them off, just rinse it off. Then you're left with a nice clean tube. So you just want to cut that up into rings. These rings are nice and thick, really good. If you've never had fresh calamari, you just haven't tasted calamari. This is the best way to have it. This is less than 24 hours old. Now, I've mixed up a little egg wash. It's just 1 egg and a bit of milk. Beat it up. Dump all that into there. And we've got another bowl for our breadcrumbs. And over here I've got some oil on the stove there, getting nice and hot. So just make sure these are all coated nicely in the egg wash. And just drain them off a little bit, pop them into the breadcrumbs. Give them a toss. Okay, making sure that your oil's nice and hot, ready to go. I tend to do these just in small batches. If you put in too much, it lowers the oil temperature too quickly. And you want to keep that oil nice and hot because it's just a very quick fry. And it really is only like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That's as quick as it is. Pop it straight onto a bit of paper towel to absorb that excess oil. And that's as simple as it is. Beautiful fresh calamari. All it needs is a little bit of lemon, a bit of salt, beautiful. The best way to eat it. Well, that's it for another episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one, as usual. Next week's going to be a really big episode. Maybe not necessarily big in length, but just big as in big. So it's our 48th episode. It's a pity it wasn't a couple later, because it would have been nice if it was our 50th episode. It would have tied in really well, because today, when I launched this video, I actually am turning 50. So next week's video is going to be my 50th fishing frenzy video. Basically, because it's my birthday, I've decided that for the weekend, if this weather remains, and this weather is gorgeous at the moment, it's getting better by the day, I'm going to spend the weekend, I'm going to do a bit of saltwater fishing, going to do a bit of fishing up on the river on our block, which I haven't done yet because I've been too busy working the block. So yeah, that's going to be like my little treat. I'm just going to spend some time fishing, and I'm going to put together a little fishing video. I know I've done a little bit in the past, but not much. So yeah, interestingly, it's also my anniversary. Cody and I, it's our anniversary. So we'll be doing some stuff there as well. I'll show you, I've got something planned. I'll open up some presents on the video as well. A couple of people have sent me presents, and I know they want to see me open those, so I'm going to open those as well. But look, the days are getting better by the day. It's gorgeous, it's warm. I'm really excited for summer because I love summertime. I can't wait to be getting in the water out the back there. Hopefully over the next couple of months we're going to have some really exciting content as I go and do a bit of fishing with Cody. We do a bit of kayaking, a bit of snorkeling, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, we'll also be getting some work done on the block as well. We have to get that done, and with the drier weather I'll be able to get a lot more done. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. Our subscriptions are going up a little bit, but that's cool. I mean, I don't mind. I'm only putting this together for you guys. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, let me know. Anyway, till then, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and talk soon. Cheers.